Hey everyone, it's Tina, your friendly neighborhood baby CEO, here with another honest talk about my small business journey. Last time I shared the 5 things I wasted money on as a baby CEO. It was a really vulnerable one, but I'm so happy to see some of you were able to use my mistakes and learn from them. Today, I'm going to be sharing the 5 things I wish I did sooner as a baby CEO. Actually, make that 6 because looking back, there were so many things I wish I did sooner to make my life easier. Let's get into it. By the way, guys, I'm just going to be elasticing scrunchies because I like to make the most of my time when I'm sitting on this couch or talking to you guys. First, you need your bodkin, your elastic, scrunchie tubes, and scissors. And if you guys see my pinky is so swollen. I sprained it last night at volleyball. I haven't had an injured finger before making scrunchies, so I might be a little slower than my usual. Let's start with YouTube Lives. I don't know why I waited so long to start these. I know why, because it's not super simple to just turn on a YouTube Live. For TikTok Live, you can just go on your account and then hit record and swipe to the bottom and hit live and you're on live. But with YouTube Live, there's quite a bit of setup. Like I watched this video, It took me like 3 days to set up and I didn't even get the hang of it until after I actually did the first live, but it's been a huge game changer for my small business. I've been able to connect with you all in real time while packing orders, which is something that I would have been doing anyways all alone. On the days I've gone live, it's been at like not very like convenient times. Most people are working. I think I've gone on like Mondays at 2, 11 a.m. during a weekday. I've never done any weekend dates yet or any evening times. We are in Canada, so time zones are different for everyone, but I've gotten at the most 50 orders from me hacking on YouTube Live and just doing what I was already gonna do, but doing it literally live and interacting with all of you in the chat. And I'm so thankful for you guys. Honestly, it's a very slow time for my small business in between our launches. Black Friday just happened in November, and then it was Boxing Week, and then in January we did a Valentine's launch. And in between the launches, because our next launch is in April and we're doing a spring drop, it's usually slower because everyone, including myself, we wait and build up for the launch, right? Because then all these new products launch, most of them are gone. There's not a lot of action in between. So by getting like 50 orders in one day on a random Wednesday, that's huge for our small business. Especially the world right now, the economy isn't in the best place. Like including myself, I'm trying to cut down on buying as well, even materials, supplies. I'm trying to save anywhere we can. And this whole like US tariff situation, there might be fees if a customer from the States orders from me. We're Canadian, based in Belleville, Ontario. If they order from me, they might get charged 25% taxes on top of what they already paid me. And those taxes don't even go to me. Like that payment would go, I don't even know where. But imagine you had to pay extra on top of your order when you've been ordering all along and you haven't needed to pay that extra fee. I think that would deter a lot of people from ordering from my small business if they're from the States. And last year, we had 47% of our orders were from the US. That could affect my small business a lot. Being a small business owner is scary, especially right now, I feel. So I really appreciate you guys so much for those that have been even just tuning in for the lives. And it's not only about the extra orders. We don't get 50 orders every time. That was just one time on live. Sometimes there's 10, sometimes there's 5. It's not about the orders, but it's about the connection. And I feel like I'm really bonding with you guys and really getting to know you in a whole other way. By the way, this is a very top secret scrunchie launching for summer. Not your typical launch, stay tuned. But yeah, going live on YouTube means actually connecting with our community and building that community with maybe someone new that has stumbled upon our live. But I love seeing the comments like, oh, I've been with you since the basement days. Oh my God, my first time catching your live. Like, it's just such a new way to all meet each other. Because I know I post videos all the time like this, but being able to chat live and read your comments in real time is just like a different vibe. And I like it. One time on live, I even packed something wrong and someone pointed it out and helped me. I seriously wish I started going on YouTube live sooner. As a small business owner, I wear a lot of hats: designer, marketer, content creator, and everything in between. But honestly, designing a logo and branding on top of everything was so overwhelming. That's why I use Design.com. It literally puts branding on autopilot. Design.com's AI-powered logo maker takes your business name and generates thousands of exclusive, high-quality logos in seconds. You don't need any design experience. Just pick a style you love, customize the font, colors, and boom, you have a professional logo ready to go. But here's the best part. Design.com doesn't just stop at logos. Your branding gets seamlessly applied to social media templates, business cards, flyers, and even a website. So whether you're designing an Instagram post or printing marketing materials, everything stays on brand. Branding doesn't have to be overwhelming. Design.com makes it easy, fast, and stress-free, so you can focus on what actually matters: running your business. If you need a logo or want to elevate your branding, go to design.com, type in your business name, and start designing for free. Next up, bundle deals. Offering bundles literally boosted my sales overnight. One of our best-selling products has been some of our bundles. And by bundle deal, I mean like how we have this, where we have a 3-pack of XXL scrunchies, and they usually cost this amount, but then we've discounted it like 30, 40, or 20% off. So if that customer buys those 3 scrunchies as a bundle, then they get that discounted price. And they save money because if they paid the full price for all 3, then they wouldn't be getting the bundle price. Customers, including myself, love saving money while getting more value. It's honestly a very simple strategy. I know a lot of people do it. My website platform is on Shopify and I use their bundle app. So you can make bundles from existing products and then it will just pull from that inventory. I wish I introduced bundle deals earlier because it just makes sense. We have so many different products, so many different combinations of things. If you've been putting off creating bundles for your site, and you do need to have enough inventory for that, because you would want to, ideally, you obviously want to sell your individual items first, but make sure you have enough for your bundle products, because if those sell better, then why not? And it gives the customer something exciting to look forward to and mixes it up a little bit. Adding a cart offer on my website. Another thing I slept on for way too long was cart offers. You know those little incentives at the checkout cart that encourages people to add more things to their cart but also get rewarded for it? That's what I finally discovered and implemented in my cart in the last month, and we've already had over like 100 orders of people applying these gifts, free gifts to their cart. The app I use is called Upnova. It is free to use for the first 20 orders, and then there is a monthly fee, but to me, it's totally worth it. And their customer service is amazing if you kind of are confused with how to set up this cart. I even used the customer service just to like fine tune it and make sure that it was working properly. With this cart, I offer free gifts at certain spending amounts, but you can also offer like additional items in your cart. Like you can feature bestsellers in your cart. You can add discounts for if people buy more than one quantity of an item. This app has way more than just the cart, but that's the main thing that I use it for. It only took maybe 15 minutes to set up. And also shout out to Local Laundry. They have that cart on their website, and I was buying a t-shirt and I know the owners, so I asked him, where'd you get this app? Like, I would love to use that on my site. So shout out to him for openly sharing with me this app, because it's been a game changer for conversions, and it also gives back to our customers who are already spending that amount. Training my brother John to do packaging and delegating tasks. So I have to shout out to my brother John here and Tatum for training him lately because he's been getting trained on the full packaging process from start to finish. I delegated over packaging, I think my first year, but not fully until Tatum came and she started doing packaging fully from start to finish. And it was one of the most pivotal moments in my small business journey because suddenly I had so much free time to work on things like filming YouTube videos, or I have a passion project I really want to start, make my coloring book and filming content and scheduling that content because I do all of our marketing. Being able to delegate tasks, do that as soon as you can, and of course when it makes sense financially. But think of all the things you could be doing instead of certain tasks that you could hand off. It is scary at first. I remember when I was still packaging in my basement and Cindy or Tori or Ashley would come over and pack. I remember the first time I just fully wasn't present because I would usually help pack. I was micromanaging and I would go in and check and be like, is everything okay? And then once I realized they can handle it, I need to trust them. It was a huge weight off my shoulders, and then suddenly I could get more done. It's not just about training my brother though, but it's about being able to delegate. I know as a small business owner, you like things done your way because you did it first. I mean, that's how I viewed it. This business is like my baby. It's my life. I built it from nothing. I put in the hours that no one sees. I don't stop thinking about it. I go to bed. I try to wake up early so I can squeeze in extra work time, and I try to be my most productive self for this business because I'm just so passionate about it, and I'm sure other small business owners feel the same way. So it's hard to give up something that you normally do because you know you can do it, but you need to trust others to do it. And sometimes they think of a different way of doing it that could even be better because you're so I'm just so tunnel vision on a certain way that I don't look at it any other way. So it could be beneficial in that regards too. Building that trust and letting someone else take over the reins can be terrifying. Trust me. I know. We have a team of 8, mostly my family, but I still struggle with the delegating as well. And I just find over communicating is always best in those scenarios if you're feeling a little nervous about handing over things. But once you do, you're gonna be like, wait, why didn't I do this sooner? Delegating was a very necessary step to grow my small business. I couldn't have done it alone. I don't think anyone really can. To grow, you need your team. I did hold on to some things far too long, but I'm still learning, right? And I hope to pass this on to anyone out there listening. Don't forget, guys, have your sip of water. And I put my favorite Ione Greens nutrition powder in here. It's the peach flavor and it tastes so good. Makes me be able to drink this liter of water so easily. Introducing advent calendars and subscription boxes. Let's talk about advent calendars. I wish I started doing them sooner, or even subscription boxes. People have been telling me to do them since year 1. Like, do a subscription box. I would totally get one. And in my head, I was like, what? That's so much work. I'm already selling my scrunchies and stuff. I think this summer though, I am gonna try to do a summer box that it would be like a subscription box vibe, but it would just be only for summer, just to test the waters. We're trying to work on our fall, summer collection. It'd be hard to work on a subscription box on top of that with our small team. That's why I'm gonna try a summer one, hint, hint. But let me tell you about my experience with the advent calendars we launched in December 2024. And this was the first time we ever did advent calendars. They sold out in the first 30 minutes. One box, because we had just a scrunchies advent calendar box, we had a mix, and then we had just hair claws. I think the mixed one sold out in 10 minutes. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I decided to launch it 3 days before, and I just posted on my story. I was like, are you guys interested in these advent calendars? Blah, blah, blah. And a bunch of people said, yes, please. And it was already late November, I think, and you're supposed to launch advent calendars early October just to account for shipping time, because some people order from across the world. People launch advent calendars in October, even before Halloween. I was not that prepared. So within 3 days, I did the photo shoot, the graphics, the emails, launched it, and then we had to put the boxes together. It was so much work to do last minute, but I can't believe that they sold that quick. We even did a second restock, and I ordered a couple more boxes to make, and that sold out as well, the second restock. If your business can handle it, start working on advent calendars like now. We already are. I already ordered a new box. I ordered these new boxes for the inside, and I'm already planning out and starting to make products to go inside those advent calendars. It's a game changer for our small business, and it will make your customers really happy. And I'm so excited to launch ours this year. Here's a bonus tip. Don't get overwhelmed, just start. Try to not get overwhelmed by the idea of a new task or idea. It's easier said than done, because I still put things off to this day until I like suddenly realize I can sit down and do it. And it doesn't actually take as long as you think. Give yourself time to sit down and plan out one step at a time. You'll often find it might just take like a couple hours, an hour, 15 minutes, a couple days to set up. But then once you're past that like setup and brainstorming phase, and you learn how to do that new thing you wish you did sooner, then you'll be like, oh wow, I wish I did this sooner. Oh, it wasn't so bad. Because this is like my life. 5 years of running my small business, all these things I'm always like, oh, I wish I did this sooner. Taking action is key. Just starting, not stopping, is kind of the way to do it being a small business owner. So those are the 6 things I wish I did sooner as a baby CEO. Also, no, I don't. I was gonna say I wish I got a dog sooner, but I think Bruce was the perfect timing. If you're just starting out, hopefully this saves you some time and some stress. And hopefully it puts like a little fire under you to start whatever it is you were putting off. Because I know I have a lot of things that I want to start but have been putting off. Maybe it will inspire you to try something new. Let me know in the comments if there's something that you wish you did sooner. And if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe for more baby CEO content. See you guys in the next video. Bye. Say bye. Say bye, Bruce. Mwah. Ow, this hurts my pinky. Okay, I can do it. Hello, I'm just filming. Okay, hurry up, I need to film. I just sat down to film. You know how hard it is to film. Can you be in the bloopers? Sure. At the end? Yay!